Happy Friday, everybody. Thanks for chilling with me, the Sports Judge. If you're new to the channel, welcome on in. I talk mostly all things sports. NFL, NBA, and MLB are the big three. I like to talk about those are the big three I focus on a lot. Make sure you hit the subscribe button and the thumbs up button as well. Thanks so much for the support. Nothing like adding a 3-point specialist to your team. Dallas did just that when it landed Klay Thompson in free agency. It's the Mavs, not the Lakers. There were rumors going around that Thompson was leaving Golden State to go home and play for the Lakers. It was previously reported that the moment NBA free agency opened, LeBron James called Thompson to try and recruit him to Los Angeles. This doesn't look good for LeBron and the Lakers. What does it say about him that everybody is scared to even look him in the face, saying no to one of the greatest basketball players of his time? You're saying no to LeBron James? You're not willing to go there and play alongside LeBron James? One of the most notable free agents on the market turned down the Lakers? I don't think anyone wants to play with LeBron. It's not like this is a place where you almost have to go to win a championship. You can go to any city, any franchise, a highly functioning franchise with less drama and pressure, and win a championship. Klay can go home in the summer if he wanted to. He doesn't have to necessarily play for the Lakers to live in LA. He has a home in LA. He goes there in the offseason. That doesn't mean you have to play for the home team just because you're from there. I understand why he was linked to the Lakers. His dad played for the Lakers. But again, it is the simple fact that LeBron called him, begging him to come here, and all it really did was scare the shit out of Klay. Since the Mickey Mouse Championship, and I'm just being honest here, the Lakers haven't done much of anything. They haven't really done diddly squat. And at least going to Dallas, and there's no guarantee he wins, but at least with the Mavs, you have a better chance at winning. Looking at their roster, you have a prolific backcourt made up of two of the best guards in the league in Luka and Kyrie Irving. You have a solid front court now with Derek Lively and PJ Washington. You can't ask for a better situation if you're Klay Thompson, right? Playing with the Mavs, who obviously are in a better state than the Lakers currently are, it just seems like a pretty good situation to me. And I think Klay Thompson realized that, so he chose the Dallas Mavericks. And now once again, the Lakers come up empty, missing out on another big name free agent. Just unfortunately for the Lakers, they just can't find anybody who wants to come here. The reality is Klay Thompson didn't want to be a Laker. That's the bottom line. If he wanted to be a Laker, he would have signed with the Lakers. He obviously didn't want to be here. It's what his dad wanted for him. I can see why Michael Thompson was not happy his son Klay picked the Mavs over the Lakers. Dad was in a terrible mood. He was in a bad mood. He was really disappointed and was hoping Klay would finish his career with the Lakers. We can't pick and choose for our kids. Yes, as parents, you have expectations for your kids that aren't met. That's life. Welcome to life, ladies and gentlemen. We can't always make decisions on what works best for our kids. We can't always get our way when it has anything to do with our kids. The difficult truth is you don't have control over your child's choices are the outcome of his life as he becomes old enough to make his own decisions. You may not agree on a big life decision that could shape their entire future. I have to say that even though the Mavs were his top choice, it's never great if you're the Lakers to get turned down by anybody. The decision was simple for Klay. It makes way more sense basketball-wise. It's his choice, and he did what he thought was best for him. I'm not mad at him. I understand being frustrated, but you can't be upset with him for signing with the Mavericks. There were a decent amount of people who thought this was a bad move because they think, and it seems like the overwhelming majority of people who feel this was a bad move. They just think that Klay Thompson has nothing, washed, that he's completely washed. I feel like Klay is going to get over there and absolutely go off. I mean, I just have this feeling that he's going to have a resurgent year. I can certainly see him slacking on defense because, for one thing, he's never really been a great defender. But offensively, we know what he's capable of giving you, even if he's averaging just 20 points per night. It's something, right? It's better than nothing. And looking at the finals series where Dallas struggled to shoot the ball efficiently, the Mavs didn't lose the finals because of defense. Lack of scoring is what hurt the Mavericks in that series. It seems like it's the right move for him. Luka's assists per game is about to go up 20 plus. Man, that's going to be ridiculous. Watching Luka on a nightly basis with Klay Thompson on the floor, I like this because Luka now has a shooter. He's never played with a shooter this good. And having a guy like Thompson would maximize the floor spacing for Luka and Kyrie at the expense of the defense. Better days are ahead for Klay in Dallas. And I think partnering him with Luka and Kyrie will elevate their games. Dallas was his top choice. It's an ideal fit playing alongside Luka and Kyrie. He's going to be a complementary piece. I just think he's moving into that stage of his career where he knows the clock is ticking, where he knows time is running out. And for Klay, it's not just about winning another championship. It's about winning a ring without Steph and Golden State. Because realistically, what else does he really have to prove? Nothing. Absolutely nothing. You're a champion. We often bring up how washed he is, but he's still one of the all-time greats, one of the purest shooters this game has ever seen. Let's not forget that. In this game of basketball, you've got to always reinvent yourself. I think sometimes there comes a time when a lot of guys just need to switch it up. They need to switch it up a bit. You have to be ready and open to change. And things must come to an end eventually. Everything comes to an end. Time was up in the Bay Area. The offer from the Warriors was cheap. It was almost like a slap in the face to him. And it spoke to how Golden State valued him at this point of his career. If Thompson had returned to Golden State, the Warriors planned to bring him off the bench. I think Thompson needed to go someplace else where he can hit the reset button and start fresh with a new team. And he's able to do that with the Dallas Mavericks. And more importantly, to a team where he knows he can contend. He wasn't going to go to the Lakers where they barely make it to the playoffs. I mean, we're talking about a borderline play-in team. And so I think that's why he chose the Mavs over the Lakers. And now everybody in Lakers Nation is crying after the Mavs stole Klay Thompson from the Los Angeles Lakers. I know, it's devastating, man. It's devastating. Lakers Nation feels so betrayed and sick to their stomach. They can't even properly process it. They can't process this. It's like a stab to their heart. If you're trying to win, if you're really trying to win, the Dallas Mavericks are the better fit than LA. I don't lose any sleep. If the Mavs were his desired destination, then good for him. There was talk that the Mavs were in the lead for Klay Thompson, but also how LeBron and the Lakers were trying to do everything they could to sneak up and steal him away. Reportedly, LeBron wanted him so bad that he called him when free agency opened up. If you're LeBron, you're so desperate that it's gotten to where you're begging just about any and everybody to come play. You're begging just about anybody and everybody to come play with you. You put it out there in the universe that you were willing to take a pay cut if the Lakers were able to land talent. I believe Klay Thompson would have been a nice addition for the Lakers had he chose LA. I had long said that nobody wants to play here in LA because, one, it's not the franchise it used to be. Two, LeBron is a Laker and nobody wants to team up with him and play in the shadows of him. And you know what's crazy? It's not like LeBron is a scrub, the ageless wonder that he is. He has played his best basketball and continues to get better with age. And with a few years still left, he can't get another superstar to come his way to partner with him and Anthony Davis. It's crazy to me. Klay Thompson is now a Dallas Maverick. He landed where he wanted to, and now he has a new home in Texas. Let's see how it all pans out for him. I wish him all the best with his new team, and I think he's going to go there and he's going to kick ass. Thanks for watching, everyone. Really appreciate the love and support. Don't forget, if you haven't already, hit that subscribe button. We'll talk very soon.